No, this is a nightmare. I trained over and over to perfect my pitching, and now... You promised today you're going right back to that screw factory and putting your elbow grease into where it's needed most. One more, please. You have to give me another shot. I'm sure I can win next time. You said that last time. Just admit you lost and be done with it. Ugh. Look, why do you want to be pro so badly? It's the money, damn it. Can't you tell? Money? That's it. Even since our father died, we were always dirt poor. Aikyo-chan practically raised me herself. She even skipped high school to do it. She sacrificed everything for me. I've been looking for a way to repay her ever since, to finally give her the good life she deserves. But the only thing I have going for me is baseball. It's the only way I can earn big money. And that's why you were so bent on becoming a pro? Yes. Well, I can emphasize with how you feel about your sister. But in spite of your good intentions, you're only causing her grief. Are you aware of that? I am. But if I were to turn pro, that's not the point. Akiyo-chan isn't sad because you're poor, or because it's tough to keep the factory going. It's because you're not hearing what she really wants you to hear. You're saying I'm ignoring my sister? Have you ever asked her what her definition of a good life is? I'll bet my left nut you haven't.
Yeah.
That's a no. Way I see it, you want to be a pro baseball player, but you're using your sister to justify it. You say it's for your sister's happiness. That way you can ignore reality and avoid giving up on your dream. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but you should seriously discuss your future with your sister. Why does this relationship sound like it's not his wife? It's his sister. Yes, I should. I will. Kyuma, thank goodness I found you. Sis, look, I'm not mad or anything, but please, don't run off without telling me. If something happened to you, I don't know what I'd do. Yeah, why? This is not a sibling relationship. I'm sorry, Akio-san, for everything. I couldn't beat Shinada-san after all. So you know what? I'm done with baseball for good. Good man.
Eh?
Are you sure you're okay with that? Yeah. You know what it was? I was afraid of admitting I didn't have the talent. I thought I'd be it'd be too painful. But I'm gonna stop running from here on out. I have to face up to reality after all. I'm too old not to. Kyuma. From now on, I'm listening carefully to everything you say, so will you give me your excellent advice? I'll be glad to. Shinada-san, thank you. I've decided to stop dreaming and start building. A future that's grounded on what I can do. Not just some idea in my head. I'll make sure not to worry her again. Good on you, and good luck. Thanks. Oh, and please take this. For putting up with me. Multi-purpose blade. Cut through almost anything. Utility knife. Let's see if it's a weapon. Hope those two work it together. Let's hope those two work together to make something truly great happen. Excuse me. May we have a word with you? Yes. You do mean me, right? We do, if you're the guy from Kotetsu-san's blog. We need an ace in the hole and fast. Our team is in the dire straits, you see. We're wondering if we can get your help. Wait, come again? Who are you guys anyway? Oh, we're from a local sandlots team. We've always had no problem playing at the public park. But about a year ago some hooligans showed up and started kicking us out. You serious? Yes. We make proper bookings through City Hall, but they just strut around punching and kicking until we give up the field. Dang, that sucks. Did you take it up with the City Hall? We thought of that, but that won't make up for all our pain and humiliation. So we decided to settle this ourselves. We challenged their gang to a game. We made them promise never to hijack the grounds from us if we beat them. That's an interesting solution, so when's that game going down? The thing is, it's on right now. Well, that was fast. Yes, and we're losing by a run. And did I mention it's already the 9th inning? Oh dear. At this rate, they're going to pound us into the dirt. Please, could you go up to bat for us? No thanks. You guys challenged them fair and square. If I just showed up out of nowhere, that wouldn't be right. Now, wouldn't it? Would it? That's true, but they brought in a hired gun too. And he's a former pro. They did? Okay, now that's just dirty. That's why we thought it'd be okay for us to have a helper too. Well, it certainly would even the odds. All we're asking is a little help. Even one at bat will do. We'll even pay you for your trouble. Alright, just one at bat then. Then let's get over there. Strike. That's 2 outs. 1 more to go. That's the difference a former pro makes. You're smoking them, Isaka-san. What do you expect? It ain't shit shutting down these weaklings. But damn, you clowns would have scored more runs. I wouldn't even need to try. You're all a bunch of amateurs. Ahaha, well, I apologize for that. We'll make sure to pay you good though. And I'll sweeten the deal with a little honey. There's this little babe who wants a piece of this. I'll slide her your way. I like how you seal a deal. Let's get her done. Hold it right there. Time. We have a pitcher hitter. We have a pinch hitter. Huh? Who is this guy? Now then, remind me of our situation. Bottom of the 9th, 2 outs and no runners. We're losing 1-0. So it's a home run ties the game, got it. Hey, I'm asking who you are over there. Oh, just a batter who happened on by. Thought I can't say I like the idea of a former pro waving his dick around in a sandlot play. Sounds like a personal problem. Besides, what's wrong with getting paid and getting laid? That's about as good as it gets. Yeah. Get off the mound already. This isn't about us. It's their game. Get a load of this goody two-shoes. Alright, if you get a hit off me, I'll see myself out. Though that'll never happen. I'm gonna hold you to that, I hope you know. Now bring it. Oh, I'll show you. Just how off your league you are, we'll see. We'll just see. These ones are a little bit intense though, because it ends quickly, so I need to have a hit fast. And I need a home run as well here. Hit this punk. George. That's crazy. How could this happen? I used to be a pro. Well, that's that. Now, let them finish their game, or are you on the type to go... Or are you the type to go back on their word? Fine. Whoa, we're tied. And their hired gun is leaving the game too. We have a chance at winning. Yep. The meddler has been dealt with. Now it's a fair fight. So it's up to you to take this thing home. You bet we will. But before you go, please accept this as a thanks. You got a hunger belt. Thank you very much. I feel like we're going to win this for sure. Alright, team. This is our moment. We're taking the diamond back once and for all. Yeah. Sandlot balls is supposed to be a fun thing. Go for it, guys. It's supposed to be fun. Okay, let's see what we got here. Think we are... Yep, submissions are done. Let's go main mission. A little wager. Say, buddy, got a minute? The name's Takamine. Every now and again I have a little challenge with the local batters. Call it a hobby of mine. So, want to square off? There's money in it for you if you hold up. I'm always down for money. You're a pitcher, I take it. Yep. So here's how it works. You get one at bat, and all you need to do is hit a single pitch to win. Easy, right? You know, I'll pause. Baseball and betting don't mix. In my opinion. Hope you can find someone else. Oh, come on, don't say that. Tatsushinada. Who are you and how do you know me? Oh, well, that would be because I'm a hired gun sent by Shirakawa-san. Shirakawa put you up to this? What for? I'll tell you if you can beat me. Now whip out that wallet and let's get to it. How much are we asking? 50,000 yen should do it. Yo, that's way too much. 50 grand for one at bat? Give me a break. Gahaha, relax, relax. I already got my cut from Shirakawa-san, so you can play for free. Oh, sheesh. You scared me for a minute. Well, what's it gonna be? You're taking the challenge, win, and it's 50 grand for you, plus a little vignette about Shirakawa-san. Not a bad deal, I'd say. Alright then. Challenge accepted. Of course it is. How could you refuse? Let's get this show started. I gotta warn you, no one's tagged me for a hit in ages. Hope you can handle the heat. Oh, you might just be surprised. I like that answer. Here we goes. Here goes. We need one hit. Okay, so it's like the ball field. No hard feelings, but you're about to get smoked. That was a hit. That was all I needed. I'm good. Didn't even need a home run. Very good. What the? How in the haystack did you hit that? I know, right? Not a lot of pros can fire out breaking balls with that kind of impunity. I'm an amateur, wouldn't stand a chance against you. Huh, thanks for noticing. I should congratulate you then. Gee, I'm so honored. Praise from a cheater, and a sloppy one at that.
Nani?
What? Whoa, what are you accusing me of there? Here. Save your blubbering, Buster. I know a doctored ball when I see one. You scov that thing with sandpaper or something, so it would spin weird. I'm amazed no one's seen through that old trick. Fudge knuckle. Alright, there's no hiding it. You win. Okay, you promised. Tell me about Shiraka. Wow. Ask the guy yourself. Huh? How long have you been standing there? Long enough to see your game sense hasn't gone to shit. So, are you testing me, huh? Does that mean we've cleared up our misunderstanding? Not by a long shot. All you did was get hit off some 2-bit con artist. Nothing's changed. Thought you might say that. And hey, has Kurosaki kept in touch with you?
Yeah.
Nope. The guy's been a lone wolf as long as I can remember. Yeah, sounds about right. But forget about him. You're the one on trial here. I'll be back in full form for our showdown, and then I'll strike your ass out. Well, let's just say begging for forgiveness won't help you. You don't have to do this, Shirakawa. You'll only hurt your shoulder even worse. Yeah, think about your shoulder. Pro advice wanted. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Yes. We often see you here, and boy, do you bash out hits with authority. Am I right in assuming you have experience in the sports? Well, you might say that, so was it to you? Actually, we were hoping you could evaluate my son's pitching to see if he has potential. All you'd have to give me is one at-bat. I'll be doing the pitching. You're not gonna use your son to gamble, are you? Like, that's all I've been running into lately. Make a bet here, someone wants me dead there, it's ridiculous. Oh no, nothing of the sort, at least technically speaking. There are actually many things to stake on our end, so in a way, it is a gamble. Clarification, please. My son is in his last year of junior high. He hopes to go to the Koshien tournament in high school and eventually reach the major leagues. What school he makes into next year will largely determine the course of his future. You're not wrong. If you can get into top team with a good shot at Koshien, your chances of going pro gets a lot better. So, which high school were you hoping for? Seisho High School. Well, they're pretty much expected to show at Koshien. Last I checked, everyone on their roster is there on some kind of fancy athletic scholarship. Yes, indeed. But you see, I got a call from a certain person regarding an invitational enrollment opportunity. Wow, that's impressive. How awesome for you. Yes, but I'm also worried how my son would fare amongst the nation's elite. To be honest, I'm unsure if it wouldn't be a beneficial experience. That's why we were hoping my son could pitch against a vertical slugger like you. We want to see if he can rank among the best. Well, what the heck, let's do this. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, Mikino, off to the mound you go. Thanks for the opportunity. Okay, now it's time to win this. Just watch me, Dad. I'll prove to you I'm good enough to go. I have no doubt you are. If you give it your best effort, now stay calm and concentrate. But don't forget to unleash your fighting spirit when it counts. I can tell you're really invested in his future. So why not skip all this and send him straight to that school that he can go to Koshien without a hitch. Please, put our situation aside for now. I'd like you to concentrate on giving my son a good challenge. If you can hit a home run before a strikeout, that will decide the duel and where he goes to school. Hey, if you say so, hope I don't ruin your kid's education. Don't go easy on me just because I'm a student, sir. I don't expect any mercy. Spoken like Koishian's all-star. Spoken like a Koshien all-star. It'd be disrespectful if I didn't go all out. Good, cause here it comes. Don't be disrespecting the kid. Letting him win and stuff. We just need one home run. My whole life depends on this. Here goes. Josh. So the last time was super hard compared to this one. Oh, I can't believe it. So I'm not good after all. Good enough after all. Don't be so hard on yourself, kid. I actually made it to Koshien, so I get that, but Dad and I already decided. We're turning Seisho down since you got the home run off me. So there it is. Really? It's like that? It sounds like you didn't want to go. I appreciate you taking the time out to do this. Here, I thank you. A thank you gift from both of us. A pitcher's amulet. Maybe it's not my place, but don't you think basing his career off a duel with a random stranger is a wee bit unfair? I mean, the kid's still in junior high. He's got his whole life ahead of him. To me, it seems like a waste to deny such a rare invitation. That would be true. If it were official. That means what, exactly? My son has always been an excellent pitcher. So much so that a certain individual caught wind of his talent and contacted me directly. According to what he said, Michio could get an invitational placement at Seisho High School in return for a large fee. So he made you a backdoor deal, in other words. Dad, what the heck? You never told anything like that? Told me anything like that? You mean my invitation wasn't real? I'm sorry I didn't tell you. But, you see, I agonized over this decision. Of course I knew my son had real talent. And even though this invitation came to us through bribery, the man did say that it was only offered to real prospects. As for the cost of entry, he wanted 5 million yen. Well, that much? Yes. But Seisho does have full complement of training facilities and coaches. It's perfect for who be pros like Mikisho. Chio. Putting together 5 million certainly won't be easy for me, but I thought it could help my son follow his dream. No, even then I couldn't reach a decision. That's why I thought of having you put him to the test. Dad, is that what this is about? Were you really gonna accept a bribe if I won? Without me even knowing? I don't want to put you through anything like that. Besides, I can play baseball anywhere, no matter where I go. I'll never stop following my dream. If I really do have talent, I can achieve my goals no matter what the circumstances, right? I learned that from you, Dad. Son. Huh. Don't forget a word of what you just said, Michio-kun. In baseball, you of course need talent and effort, but you also need perseverance. It's not easy holding on to a dream no matter what comes at you. But the people who do are the ones who earn success. Even a knucklehead like me can understand that. Guess wisdom comes with age. Then it's decided. I'm turning down the offer. I'm ashamed I even considered it. Maybe it was me who believed in my son at least. Believed in my son the least. The least. Hey, what's all this about turning me down? Huh? Kurosaki? It's exactly like I said, Kurosaki-san. I made up my mind. I do appreciate your generosity, but in the end I don't think it's right for us. Hold on. You made a deal with this shyster? Yes, well, it was Kurosaki-san here who approached me. That I did, in fact. I already made the arrangements to get your boy into that school. So it's a little too late to be changing your mind. A deal's a deal. Just turn him down flat. This guy only sees baseball as a way to go swindle people out of their money. Even if that invitational slot becomes a ticket to Koishien. If Michio-kun were to turn pro, Kurosaki will be sure to shake him down for hush money. Shinada, you stay out of this. What would a loser like you know? It's okay, Shinada-san. You brought me back to my senses. I suppose we should be going now. You absolutely dick. You absolute dick. That's another job you cost me. Want to take it up with authorities? You got more to lose than me. Besides, I don't know if you're trying to be a broker or what, but you're going to crash and burn if you keep this up. Fuck you. You don't know yak shit about me, and you're gonna pay for what you've done. I'll see to it. Yeah, that's like threats. Such anger. What could have warped him so badly?